Something's great happening this year. We are on September the 2nd going to put out a compilation show that includes everything from season 1 through to season 5. All the best routines in one show, 8 o'clock till 9. This is the first day. We're in Vegas for the final callback, and by this time last year we'd lost 50% of our dancers because we'd gone through their solos, and all 6 of the judges, for the first time was seeing them. And 50%, I felt terrible because I was one of the resident judges. I'd seen everybody and put them through. Today, season 6, we've only lost 25%. These dancers are much stronger than last year. And last year, they were technically brilliant. And I've said to the dancers today, I need you to be as good as last season and then some. I want you popping up there as stars. And there's a few stars there. I wasn't surprised by the final voting from the fans at all, because I'd been watching this trend of Janine slowly coming through. It was when Philip Chabib left the program that really, all of a sudden, Janine then had this amazing explosion, if you like, of talent that came through. She wasn't restricted by her partner, and the choreographers really pushed her, and she pushed herself. And, we saw that go through those final few shows. This was a group that, realized how strong they were and stayed along the same level. It was only in the last few weeks that people started rising. Brandon was the first one to stick out for me. His solo was magnificent. And then, of course, what happened on the final, Janine peaked at just the right time. This is probably the first show that has given the choreographers an opportunity of showing their talents as well. And they work really hard. I know it's a dance competition, but trust me, these choreographers are working hard to outdo each other too. And don't forget, at the end of the day, we've won 3 Emmys for our choreographers. That's a wonderful prize for these kids to take home. There is a whole new energy with the dancers that now come to auditions. We no longer have this hip-hop chip, which was, I'm a hip-hop dancer, I don't need to do anything else. They've now accepted ballroom into their world. They're now working at contemporary. And the same with the contemporary choreographers. They're taking hip-hop and using it in their work. We have now also established male dancers with the integrity that they deserve. Everyone's seeing how hard they work, how gymnastic it is nowadays, how physically tiring it is. I am so happy about that. At least now kids can go out and their fathers are proud of them when they say, Dad, I want to be a dancer. It means something. The amazing thing for me is when I go along to see the tour, I remember seeing the Beatles years ago, and anything that the Beatles played, you recognize the first 4 bars of the music and you went, yeah, they're playing Please Please Me, or yeah, it's Love Me Do, or Paperback Writer. Now these kids come out with a door frame and everyone in the audience goes, oh, they're going to do Me at Michael's Door, or a bed comes on, wow, it's this, or a park bench, yes, it's going to be. They recognize each piece before they've even seen it. No one has to introduce it, they just know it. And it is like being at a rock concert. I mean, they just walk out on stage and it goes, ah, like that. I've never liked the idea of calling our winner America's Best Dancer. I think that's totally unfair. How can you really say that a ballroom dancer is any less than a contemporary dancer, or that a tap dancer is better than a break dancer? It's not possible. So what this is America's favorite dancer. I can hold my hand up and put my hand on my heart and say, honestly, this is America's favorite dancer because America voted for them. And you have to believe that if they are the most popular, they're going to get the highest vote. I think there are some fabulous dance programs on television at the moment. Dancing with the Stars concentrates on ballroom. America's Best Dance Group concentrates on hip-hop and groups. What we do on this program is so totally different from them because we include everything. We start there at breakdancing and finish there at ballroom. And in the middle, you've got so many different genres of dance. My goodness me, we even tried Russian folk. Didn't work, but we tried it. What I'm so proud of with So You Think You Can Dance is that we've put dancers back in the spotlight. Dancers have always been underpaid, undervalued and overworked. Now they're becoming household names again. We're turning them into stars, and our choreographers are earning Emmys. I'm so proud of that. I'm so passionate about this show, and I couldn't be more pleased that we've been successful with it. We are the little show that could.